Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and I've been working hard on my new HPI Sprint 2 Sport, kind of converting it into a halfway decent drift racer. And one of the biggest challenges I had with this particular car that I picked up, this is the Falcon Tire Porsche 911 GT3 RSR from HPI, and it has a real wide body Porsche design where it uses really oddly offset wheels. So to get a appropriate size drift tire and wheel was a little bit challenging, so I decided to go ahead and make my own drift tires. So I picked up a set of the stock BBS replica wheels. These are the stock ones with the grip tires, straight with the Falcon design there. Definitely like that. And what's really so odd about these particular wheels and tires, 14 millimeter offset for the rears, 9 millimeter for the fronts, and if you look at how wide these are, they're just super wide. Just to give you an example, this is a standard 26 millimeter touring tire, and you can definitely see the difference there. So definitely an odd design, and I just couldn't go directly to my local hobby shop or even online and pick up any drift tire that would really fit those wheels and make the body, look good in turn. So I decided to, watch a few videos, of course, on YouTube and check out how to make my own drift tires from ABS plastic or ABS piping. I went down to my local hardware store, picked up a 2-foot run of this Charlotte pipe, is I guess the name brand, and I picked this up for $4, so you definitely can't beat that. Now, typically, the RC Network is known for doing some how-to videos and things like that, but I kind of jumped the gun and I did it without you guys. So here's basically the finished product, and I'll take you guys kind of step by step through how I did these and got these, mounted onto these BBS wheels. Now, as far as size differences, there is a slight size difference as far as the overall diameter of the tire. I'm going to go ahead and pick up a front tire and also a front stock tire that I made, and you can see there's just a slight difference. So in turn, it's going to give a little bit lower profile to the car, but I think overall it's going to work out good. I may have to raise my body up just slightly, but in the end, I think these are going to work out awesome. So as far as how I made these, it's pretty simple, guys. You need a few shop tools to kind of get this done to perfection, but anyone with a good miter saw and even just some sandpaper can kind of get these things looking pretty good. As far as how I did it, measured the stock, chopped it with a very sharp miter saw. You have to be careful with that because if you leave the miter saw on too long, it'll actually start to melt the plastic, which isn't good. So so pretty much that. Once I finished that, I wanted to give it a bevel edge here, and hopefully you guys can see that, to make it look like a realistic tire. If you notice on the stock ones, they have that kind of beveled edge there to, it looks like a tire. So I gave that same look to it. I did that with my router table. It's a Bosch router table. It's a great thing. Just used a quarter roundover bit and got that kind of beveled edge there. Now, whenever you cut into ABS plastic, it's going to leave kind of a light gray or dark gray kind of into it, which doesn't look good. So all I did was I basically took a Sharpie, this right here, and ended up coloring the edge of it to make it look, nice and black and looks like a real tire there. So pretty cool how it ended up. One other thing that I did have to do is on the rear when I was actually mounting, I had to just chamfer off the edge of the rim to get it to seat into the tire. So once I did that, I grabbed my trusty mallet here and just gave it a whack on the top, and it seated straight into that ABS. It's almost like a match made in heaven there. So I'm going to go ahead and drop, maybe 4 or 5 drops of CA glue on the back of it, just to make sure that it is intact for the long haul. And that way I can maybe reuse my rims and make some more tires, because I got another 18 inches of pipe here that I could do up some more drift tires and see how they do. So as far as the performance, I think these will be pretty close to some T-drifts. I know the T-drifts are a little bit more tackier so it may work better on very smooth concrete. So we'll see how these go and see what's going to happen with these homemade drift tires. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little video. I know it wasn't exactly a how-to, but hopefully I gave you some direction, and you can always leave a comment on down below or a question. Definitely open for any comments or questions. So as always, thumbs up and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Over and out.